Fus Roda, and welcome to 120-second reviews, where I share my unqualified opinions on random games in my library. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim was developed and published by Bethesda Studios in 2011. It is a massive open-world RPG with a Scandinavian fantasy setting. I have played the same save file for 360 hours now and have not fully finished it, though a lot of that time went into testing mods. You are the Dragonborn. You just arrived in this harsh northern land of Skyrim in the middle of a civil war. You got attacked by a dragon. Thousands of Imperials and rebels are dying, and the dragons feast on their souls in the afterlife. Accept your role as the Chosen One, save the land and become a god. Or ignore all that and go join the Thieves Guild. The choice is yours. Skyrim did not age too great. It looks breathtaking in some places, but grey and muddy in other ones. The remaster Skyrim Special Edition barely looks any different. Mods are the name of the game here if you want this 10-year-old thing to look next gen. I recommend 4K hay textures and immersive buckets of Tamriel. You spend most of your time traveling in Skyrim. This is my favorite part, as you just stroll around and enjoy the view for 20 minutes until you reach the place you are going. The other parts are talking to people and fighting. I'm not a big fan of the fighting mechanics, especially on low level. And what I absolutely hate is getting lost in Dwemer ruins for hours. This is probably the only RPG where you consciously avoid going into dungeons. Skyrim is more than the sum of its parts, because none of the parts look very good, to be honest, but they still make for a great game. DLC bonus round. Dawnguard adds a new story where you join a lame vampire cult or a badass organization of vampire hunting witcher paladins. I don't want to influence your decision on this one. Either way, you get the best companion in the game during the story, Serana. Dragonborn lets you travel to a new location, an island near Morrowind, to investigate a Lovecraft cult that keeps sending assassins after you. Skyrim would not have its status if it wasn't for mods. It is still something everyone should experience. I always have it installed and sometimes don't play it for months, but then I play nothing else for a long period of time. Skyrim gets a 7 out of 10, with an 8 out of 10 for the DLC. The game got re-released on every platform that has come out since then, so don't get tricked by nostalgia to spend more money than you should on this old game. Buy the Steam version for £5 and play it on PC.